Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for tuning in to Mid-Atlantic Weather here on YouTube on this Saturday, February 13th. Here are the weather headlines. Ice storm warning for central Maryland this afternoon. Sunday turns milder with rain showers. And another storm is on tap for Tuesday. This one, however, looks like it's going to be mostly rain for Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and Philadelphia. Let's head outdoors and check the temperatures at this 4 o'clock hour on Saturday. Mainly upper 20s to around 30 in central Maryland, southern Pennsylvania, southern New Jersey, and northern Delaware. And this is where the freezing rain is falling. The freezing rain is lighter across southern Pennsylvania, northern Maryland, and southern New Jersey, a bit heavier to the south across Annapolis, Washington, D.C., southern Maryland, and into northern Virginia. And that's where the winter weather advisories have been upgraded to ice storm warnings. And if we check the National Weather Service out of Baltimore, Washington, we can see that they have upgraded some areas from a winter weather advisory to an ice storm warning. That includes Washington, D.C., and Annapolis, and of course, southern Maryland and into north central Virginia. To the north, the freezing rain will be lighter, and there will be less buildup of ice. So we only have winter weather advisories from northern Maryland into southern Pennsylvania and into the upper eastern shore of Maryland. This is the ice forecast from the National Weather Service, showing about 1/10 of an inch of ice accretion across northern Maryland. When you're around 1/10 of an inch, you're going to have some ice on the trees and on the grass. It's not going to cause a significant problem in terms of travel on walkways or roadways. But then when you get down into Annapolis and Washington, D.C., when you get closer to 1/4 of an inch of ice accretion, that's when you start talking about broken tree limbs, power lines down, and possible power outages. And in fact, this afternoon, we do have thousands of folks without power in this region, especially into north central Virginia. So this gives you a basic idea of where the heaviest freezing rain is going to fall this afternoon and into this evening. We're expecting this to continue through the evening hours and possibly into the early morning hours of Sunday. Temperatures are going to hold in the upper 20s, so this ice is going to stick around at least through the morning hours on Sunday. The good news is on Sunday during the day, temperatures will break above freezing in central Maryland, and in fact, we could hit 40 degrees by Sunday afternoon. Here's a current satellite image showing the system that's currently impacting the region. We're socked in with clouds this afternoon, but this time tomorrow it's going to be milder, as I said, possibly near 40 degrees in central Maryland, and we could even see a few breaks in the clouds with some sunshine later in the afternoon on Sunday. Here's the GFS model showing that system currently impacting the Mid-Atlantic area, and as we move forward here, you'll see the freezing rain will move off to the east. And then on Sunday and Monday, we're going to have another weak system come by with a few rain showers because it'll be milder. On Tuesday, a stronger system will come up the coast, but as you can see here, the GFS model is giving us a pretty good idea with where the precipitation and the precipitation type is going to fall. This looks like a soaking cold rain, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, on into New York City. To the north and west of the big cities, we're going to have mixed precipitation, and then you have to go pretty far inland for the snow. Now, this is just the GFS model. The models are going to be slightly different in terms of where that rain-snow line sets up, and we're going to have to wait a couple of days to see exactly how this all plays out. But generally speaking, it looks like in the big cities, we're going to see a battle between mixed precipitation and then just going over to plain rain to the south and east of the cities. After that system moves out on Tuesday, we don't get a break. Here comes another one on Thursday. But once again, looks like this one is going to be soaking rain next Thursday. We'll have to watch out for this and see there is going to be cold air just to the north and west of the system. So we'll have to watch out for some snow just to the north and west of Baltimore and Washington. But right now, it just looks like another rainstorm for later next week. And after that, it looks like we're going to get some mild conditions for the end of February. Temperatures in the 40s, perhaps lower 50s, and no big storms are on the horizon, at least through the end of February. That doesn't mean winter is over. We still have another month to go. But for right now, it looks like things are going to settle down a little bit after one more week of 2 winter storms, and they're basically just going to bring rain to the area. In terms of snowfall, we don't see anything coming our way in the near future. And in fact, if we look at the Euro forecast snowfall for the next week, all the snow is confined to the north and west of Baltimore, Washington, Philadelphia, and New York. all of the computer forecast models are indicating roughly the same thing, that the snowfall is going to stay out of the coastal plain and away from the big cities, at least for the next week. Well, folks, thanks for tuning in to Mid-Atlantic Weather here on Saturday, February 13th. Have a great day, stay safe out there, and we hope to see you again next time.